Welcome to Sketchup 102. In this course, we will build a model from an AutoCAD plan. I have already inserted this AutoCAD plan into the Sketchup file you will find in Dropbox. Go ahead and open up that file, play the video, and follow along as I go over some tips and methods for importing CAD plans into Sketchup. Let's go ahead and get started. Now let's insert a CAD plan into SketchUp. Before I do that, there are some tips that I want to go over that will help us build our model quicker when we import it into SketchUp. Let's open up our AutoCAD file. Here are the layers that we want to insert into our SketchUp file. But before I do that, I want to move some things around. Let me open up layers. Now, I do not have a lot of layers in this particular plan, but many times in architectural files, you will have hundreds of layers. Now, we only want to bring in the layers that are crucial and that we will need to build our structure for this model. So here I have my first floor, second floor, my lot layers, and my site. Those are the only ones that I want to bring in to SketchUp. But they are overlapping, and I want to be able to build my first floor and second floor and my site separately. When I bring it in just like this, all the layers are going to be together, and it's going to cause some stickiness, which we will go over that a little bit later, and it will cause a little bit of frustration when we're building our model. So I'm going to go ahead and separate these floors in a way that will help me when I bring it in SketchUp. So let's go ahead and let's lock our 1F layer, and let's start with our site, and I'm going to go ahead and shut off all these other layers, and let me turn on ortho mode, and I'm going to move this over to the right 200 feet. Now let me turn on my second floor layer 2F, and I'm going to move this over 200 feet to my left. Now let's open up our lot and lot contours, and I'm going to move this over 400 feet to my left. Now let's go ahead and unlock this layer. Now these other layers, they are not essential to my structure, so I'm not going to import these. Now I do not want to ruin my original CAD file, so I'm going to copy these layers and create a whole new AutoCAD file. Just use any template, and I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to paste to original coordinates. That's fine. And there's the layers that I want to bring into SketchUp. So I'm going to go ahead and save this where I'm building my model, and I'm going to place this on my desktop under SketchUp Architect Training, and I'm just going to call it tutorial plan, and I'm going to save this file. Yes, I want to replace that, and let's go ahead and get into SketchUp. Go ahead and open our SketchUp Pro, and I'm going to hit start. Well, I'm going to select the template. Simple feet and inches is fine. Now I'm going to go ahead and import, and here you will see a list of different file types that we can import into SketchUp. Now, if you only have the SketchUp Make version, you will not be able to import CAD files. However, you can download the SketchUp file with the tutorial plan already saved into it in order to help you follow this tutorial. So go ahead and click on tutorial plan and hit open. And there we have our CAD plan in SketchUp, and it automatically places it on our in our origin axis. Now, if you're dealing with some 3D architectural CAD programs, it may insert things on a Z-axis, and what you'd want to do to avoid that is make sure that your CAD plan, that everything is set to 0, and there's a command called flatten in AutoCAD that you can flatten your plan so that everything stays on that 0 axis, because we do not want any of those 3D elements in this drawing. So let's go ahead and save our file. Go ahead and hit save as. Go to our desktop, architect training, and let's call this lesson 102. And let's hit save. And now we're ready to begin modeling this in 3D. Now, when we inserted our CAD plan, it came in as one big group. I'm going to explode this and separate it. I'm going to right click and click explode. Now we can see that it's all broken up into individual lines. Now let's go to our layers tab, go to window, click on layers. Here we can see the AutoCAD layers that have been inserted into SketchUp and the layer 0, which is our default with SketchUp. We can also purge layers that we don't have any information on. So let's hit purge, and as we can see, because layer is current, it's not purging that, and these layers are not being purged because there is something on each one of these layers. So I want to create a group for each one of these CAD imports that I brought in, these CAD layers. So let's start with 1F. And actually, before that, let me show you an example of the stickiness that I was talking about. Let's say I wanted to draw a line over this plan. See, once I draw a line, it begins to detect all the lines that I imported and create surfaces from these lines. But I just want to use my CAD plan as a reference, and I don't want the CAD layers to actually become part of the model, at least not in this case. So let's go ahead and delete that or undo that line. And let's select all these lines. Let's right click and click make group. Now let's draw a line again. Now when I select the line, you can see that it does not stick to any of these other lines. Now we can still select points and geometries from our CAD reference, but it will not stick to it, and that's what we want. So go ahead and delete that for now, and let's go ahead and make groups out of all these in their own particular layers. So let's click on our site, and I'm going to right click, make group. Let me go to my 2F. I'm going to make a group out of this, and let's go to our site. No, this is our lot. I'm going to go ahead and delete the architect here too. Let's go back, select all our lines here, and oops. Let's go ahead and right click and make a group there. Okay, so now we've separated our CAD layers that we imported, and we made groups of them. So I just want to use these as reference, and I think it's just something that will help us create a cleaner model in the end.